Good morning, everybody. This is a coach's introduction for Phil Berry. I'm Phil Berry. Go to the next slide here. Introduction, I'm going to base really on Toyota's core values. Those at the bottom of the chart on the right there. The spirit of challenge is the first one. Kaizen mind is the second one. Genbutsu, or go to see, is the third one. Teamwork and respect are the fourth and fifth one. So jumping right into that, the spirit of challenge. I thought I'd take my career and put it into these categories. Let's start with the spirit of challenge. I was in charge of really taking the product development structure that I had helped create and utilize within the automotive field, a 7-phase, 7-gated process, and transition that to 11 diverse industrial businesses, working with presidents of those divisions and their separate teams. For me, it was a big challenge. I had only worked in the automotive up to that point, and now I was trying to extend the same product development process to businesses like E-Z-GO golf carts, Textron Systems that make spark bombs, to places that make huge gears, and a very diverse amount of businesses. But it worked out very well. It was a great challenge, and it pushed me beyond my limit. It was one where I pushed myself, and the company was pushing me as well. Next one was Lycoming engine recall. This is where I got thrown in by the company into a major recall. But they thought, hey, you could do the job. And I was in charge of really handling the whole project management, working with all the different folks. It was a 3-month quick hit project, very high visibility. The CEO was on the call every week. We had communications, legal, everybody within the organization on this. Huge responsibility to get things going. We saved 1 month's time in getting engines up and out, and therefore saved $10 million to the company in that 3-month period. So very high visibility, high focus, a lot of challenge, got a lot out of it. The last one is transition to healthcare insurance industry. Having been in the automotive and industrial businesses, I took my own challenge of jumping into a brand new industry. That was 3 years ago, and I joined Blue Cross Blue Shield and headed up their lean continuous improvement, taking what I learned from automotive and transitioning it to that. As far as Kaizen mind, constantly improving, well, that really first was well seated in my career early on when I was a manufacturing quality engineer on a compressor assembly line. The workers, I had made so many changes on the line and worked with the team to make so many changes that the workers actually expected change. They'd come up to me and ask me, when's the next change? So they were so used to the constantly improving of that line that it became part of the culture there. On another front, I developed a safety Kaizen event, basically taking the Kaizen mentality and brought it to safety. Why not do that? And so we worked at the worst plants that we had, and we were able to improve the total recordables and the lost time recordables significantly in a short period of time by really focusing in and keeping them moving on improving their quality, their safety in their plants. As far as go and see, a couple things. Major recall that we had at Textron. I was in charge of quality, but I went to the Gemba. I went to the plant, needed to understand it, and really interfaced well with the plant quality manager and team. They knew the process best. They knew what could cause the problems. And we were able to solve what was causing the problem. It was a bowl feeder issue, and we were able to root that out. Also instituted root cause problem solving in Germany. We had a plant there, actually many plants in Germany. I had a quality director in Germany, and he was quick to answer questions, but did not necessarily focus in on true root cause problem solving. So I had to mentor him, coach him, walk around with him, go and see at the various plants and work and solve some of those problems with him. And that worked out very well. Teamwork. Throughout my career, I found that team hybrid solutions often beat individual solutions. Always been sort of a collaborative leader. One of the real key pieces where I've seen this work was when I did a huge Six Sigma project. Having worked with the 11 businesses on their product development processes, I knew that they were not sharing technology across these businesses or best practices. So I picked that as a project, and we did find an ideal solution for the project. The team came up with, what would ideally happen. We worked on it, we found it, and we were in the process of implementing it. Let me jump to respect. Respect, I guess, starts with the fact that I got degreed both in Bachelor's of Science and Master's of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Many of my colleagues went into product engineering, but I wanted to make a difference in manufacturing, so I headed in that direction. Also, throughout my career, handling difficult customers, making them feel like they're always right, and listening very intently. And investing in Lean Six Sigma employee development. At Blue Cross Blue Shield, there was a push not to really do that. And I said, no, we need to have training, we need to improve. So that's pretty well it for me. I've left one more slide with a summary of my background, which you can look at your leisure. Thank you.